The 1990s was all about the unique blend of fashion trends, from the ubiquitous fanny packs to the infamous bowl cuts. The decade was defined by its bold and sometimes eccentric sense of style. Grunge, one of the defining fashion movements of the 90s, characterized by its relaxed and rebellious aesthetic. Inspired by the music scene of Seattle and bands like Nirvana and Pearl Jam, grunge fashion was all about flannel shirts, ripped jeans, and combat boots. Oversized silhouettes and layers of clothing were the norm, reflecting a sense of nonchalance and authenticity that resonated with Generation X. In contrast to the grunge movement, minimalism emerged as a prominent trend in the world of fashion. Clean lines, simple silhouettes, and neutral, epitomized by designers like Calvin Klein and Jill Sander. The minimalist look was all about understated elegance and sophistication, with an emphasis on quality over quantity. The 1990s saw the rise of athleisure, a trend that blurred the lines between activewear and everyday clothing. Brands like Nike, Adidas, and Reebok capitalized on the growing demand for comfortable and versatile apparel, offering a range of sporty chic pieces like tracksuits, sneakers, and windbreakers. Athleisure became synonymous with the casual, cool vibe of the decade, embraced by both fashionistas and fitness enthusiasts alike. Logomania was another prevalent trend in 90s fashion, characterized by the conspicuous display of designer logos and branding. From Tommy Hilfiger to FUBU, logos were everywhere, adorning everything from clothing to accessories. The trend was fueled by the rise of hip-hop culture and the desire for status symbols, with brands becoming a form of self-expression and identity. The rave scene of the 90s had significantly impacted fashion, inspiring bold and eclectic styles that pushed the boundaries of self-expression. Neon colors, psychedelic prints, and futuristic fabrics dominated the rave aesthetic, reflecting the dance floor's vibrant energy and hedonistic spirit. Accessories like glow sticks, platform shoes, and body glitter were essential accoutrements for ravers, adding to the whimsical and otherworldly vibe of the scene. Hip-hop and rap were dominant forces in mainstream music, with artists like Tupac Shakur, the Notorious B.I.G., and Dr. Dre leading the charge. Their lyricism and storytelling prowess brought urban narratives to the forefront of popular culture, shining a spotlight on the struggles and triumphs of inner-city life. Tracks like California Love, Juicy, and Gin and Juice became anthems of the era, resonating with audiences around the world and cementing hip-hop's status as a cultural phenomenon. Pop music reached new heights of commercial success in the 90s, with boy bands and girl groups dominating the charts and capturing the hearts of millions of fans worldwide. Acts like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, and Spice Girls became global sensations, with their catchy hooks and slick choreography dominating airwaves and television screens. Songs like I Want It That Way, Wannabe, and Baby One More Time became iconic anthems of the era, symbolizing the carefree exuberance and youthful energy of the 90s pop scene. The grunge movement emerged from the Pacific Northwest in the early 90s. Their raw, emotive lyrics and distorted guitar riffs captured the disillusionment and disenchantment of youth, striking a chord with listeners grappling with issues of identity and belonging. Songs like Smells Like Teen Spirit, Jeremy, and Black Hole Sun became symbols of a countercultural movement that challenged the status quo and redefined the parameters of rock music. Alternative rock bands like Green Day, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Radiohead pushed the boundaries of sonic experimentation, blending punk, funk, and grunge influences to create a sound that was both rebellious and introspective. Their eclectic mix of musical styles and thought-provoking lyrics challenged audiences to think critically about social issues and personal identity. Songs like Basket Case, Under the Bridge, and Creep became defining tracks of the alternative rock genre, inspiring a new generation of musicians and music lovers alike. The millennials witnessed a technological revolution that transformed every aspect of daily life. Advancements in technology reshaped the way people lived, worked, and communicated during this decade. The advent of the internet brought the world to their fingertips, revolutionizing how we access information and connect with others today. From the Nokia cell phones to the rise of personal computers and home gaming consoles, the 90s were a time of rapid technological innovation that laid the groundwork for the digital age. The proliferation of personal computers and the internet ushered in a new era of connectivity and information sharing, opening up endless possibilities for communication and collaboration. Additionally, the introduction of mobile phones revolutionized the way people stayed in touch, with devices like Nokia becoming iconic symbols of the decade. Moreover, the rise of home gaming consoles like the Nintendo 64 and the Sony PlayStation brought immersive gaming experiences into living rooms around the world, with their cutting-edge graphics and innovative gameplay. As the internet continued to evolve, online services like AOL and Netscape Navigator paved the way for the digital age, laying the foundation for the interconnected world we know today. Television and pop culture flourished in the 90s, with a diverse array of shows and movies captivating people worldwide with famous television shows and blockbuster movies. Sitcoms like Friends and Seinfeld became cultural phenomena, reflecting the zeitgeist with their relatable characters and witty humor. Meanwhile, blockbusters like Jurassic Park, Titanic, and The Matrix redefined visual storytelling, pushing boundaries with their innovative effects and complex narratives. From the heartwarming nostalgia of Boy Meets World to the thrilling suspense of The X-Files, the 90s offered a diverse and eclectic mix of entertainment. Cartoons were also a cornerstone of 90s pop culture, shaping the childhoods of many with their humor, adventure, and imagination. Iconic shows like Rugrats, The Simpsons, and Animaniacs entertained many with their clever writing and irreverent humor. Classics like Pokemon and Sailor Moon captivated viewers with epic storylines and memorable characters, as well as SpongeBob SquarePants and Batman. No doubt about it, the animated 90s cartoons provided endless hours of entertainment worldwide. The 90s was the age of toy innovation, with a wide range of products capturing the imaginations of children and adults alike. Tickle Me Elmo became a cultural sensation, with parents scrambling to find the toy for their children during the holiday season. The simple act of tickling the plush doll elicited giggles and laughter, making it a must-have item for many households. Virtual pets like Tamagotchi and Gigapets introduced a new way of interactive play, allowing kids to care for and nurture their own digital pets. These handheld devices required constant attention, as players had to feed, clean, and play with their virtual companions to keep them happy and healthy. So many even preferred real breathing pets over tedious virtual pets. No matter what, the emotional attachment kids developed with their Tamagotchis created a sense of responsibility and ownership, unlike anything seen before in the world of toys. The popularity of Beanie Babies sparked a worldwide collecting craze, with enthusiasts flocking to stores to complete their collections and trade rare specimens. These small plush animals, each with its unique name and personality, quickly became sought-after collector's items. The limited production runs and retired designs added to their allure, driving prices sky high in the secondary market. For many, Beanie Babies were not just toys, but also investments, with collectors hoping to cash in on the next big craze. Other popular toys of the decade included Pogs, small cardboard discs decorated with colorful designs that were used in a game of skill and chance. The simple yet addictive gameplay captivated children and sparked a global phenomenon that saw Pogs being traded, collected, and played with in schoolyards and playgrounds around the world. Furby, the robotic pet that could interact with its owner and learn new behaviors over time, was another iconic toy of the 90s. Its lifelike movements and expressive eyes made it a favorite among children and collectors alike, spawning numerous imitators and spin-offs. The Super Soaker water gun revolutionized outdoor play, with powerful blasts of water that could drench targets from a distance. Designed by engineer Lonnie Johnson, the Super Soaker became synonymous with summer fun, allowing kids to cool off and engage in epic water battles with their friends. Its innovative pump-action design and large water reservoir made it a must-have item for backyard adventures and beach outings alike. Athletic heroes and extreme sports took the world by storm in the 90s, with their daring feats and boundless energy. Basketball legend Michael Jordan became a global icon, leading the Chicago Bulls to 6 NBA championships and revolutionizing the game with his unparalleled skill and competitive drive. Meanwhile, athletes like Serena Williams and Tiger Woods emerged as dominant forces in tennis and golf, breaking barriers and redefining the possibilities of athletic achievement. In the world of extreme sports, athletes like Tony Hawk and Shaun White pushed the boundaries of what was possible, wowing audiences with their gravity-defying risks and fearless stunts. From the adrenaline rush of bungee jumping and skydiving to the serene beauty of hiking and mountain biking, the 90s were a time of outdoor exploration and adventure that inspired a generation who loved to embrace the thrill of the unknown. Wow! Trends, cultural shifts, and technological advancements. The 90s were truly an extraordinary era to have lived in. If you enjoyed today's video, there's more where that came from. Be sure to click on the next one.